all school systems have what's called a maximum spending authority, or a spending limit to what they can spend on a school budget. The reason for this is that they don't want one school system to have an advantage over another school system. Like, I want to go to this school because they really have good programs here and here and here. This is set up so that all school systems spend equal amounts of cash on every student they have in there. And the blue part of the chart there is the school district's spending limit. Basically, for every student, there's $5,333, and that's the budget for special education and general education for the school system. The red part of the chart is the miscellaneous income. This comes from federal monies, from Title I monies, and different sources of income. The little yellow part of the chart is the unspent spending authority. In other words, if they're fiscally responsible, they don't spend all their money, they have a little cushion or a little savings account for emergencies. Basically, it's the unspent spending authority. During the previous school year, the district did not spend all the money legally allowed for the district, then it remains in the balance as unspent. So it's their little savings account, it's their little, you want to go to the next chart. So we understand that all the money they could spend is the whole pie. This is the history of Spirit Lake's unspent balance. Do we see a trend? This little bit here equals $16,000 that's left in the unspent balance. Well, guess what? We just lost 3 kids. 3 times $5,333. Guess what? We're at 0. It's quite possible that the school district will have exceeded its maximum authority spending limit by approximately $1 million next year. If you rate that in number of teachers, total teacher compensation, wages, and packages around $60,000. You do the math. That's maybe 16 teachers. According to the Iowa Administrative Code, the School Budget Review Committee from the Iowa Department of Management considers it illegal to exceed your authorized budget. Next slide. So who cares if we overspend? An example is Russell Community School District is one step closer to being forced to shut down after the State Board of Education voted in December 2007 to continue its review of the organization. A financial review of the Russell School District in Lucas County showed the district is projected to spend $500,000 more than they are authorized to spend, which prompted the State Board to begin what's called a Phase 2 review. So should we be in trouble? If Russell Community School District has trouble overspending $500,000, what will the School Budget Review Committee think of Spirit Lake if we spend over $1 million? This is a chart of the last 10 years of Spirit Lake's general fund expenditures. Right at $7 million 10 years ago. We're over $11 million today. Interesting chart. Look at the next one. Look at the enrollment. 10 years ago we had 1,274 students. Today we have 1,253. Do we see a trend? We can find out more. And because you care, we need you to go to meetings. Go to the board schools. Go to the budget meetings. Iowa Open Meeting Law says you can attend every work session on budget. It says you can attend every budget meeting. So they have to be posted. We'll try to post them on our website, but go to the meetings and get informed. Our whole group is based on information. We want to get informed.
So what if the school board and or the superintendent make decisions that are not in the best interest of the students? We can file a citizen's grievance. That's something to keep in mind. But the main thing is be informed, right? attend the meetings, ask the tough questions. Let's approach our representatives, those people that we elected by either omission or commission. Again, I admit, I didn't vote. They're my school board too. Let's hopefully give them an opportunity to represent us. Let's ask them to represent us fairly. And let's ask those engaging questions. Was anyone surprised by any of the slides they saw?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, would you like that up on the website as well so you can look back
Yes.
at it? Okay. We'll do that. We need help as a group. CARES needs some help. And I hope that folks here are willing to step out and help in different ways. We need some financial help. As Mr. Stoller said, we probably need to have a legal counsel. And what do you guys think? As a group that's here and interested in CARES, do you think we should have legal counsel?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So, well, I would invite then, if you're able to help financially, terrific. If you're interested in helping with fundraisers, terrific. If you're interested in helping with communications, please sign up. There's sign-up sheets out there. If you just like to receive emails, make sure that these clipboards have your email address and phone number. We will post on the website when school board meetings are. When's the next school board meeting?
Monday.
At what time?
6:30.
Who's going to be there?
All of us.
All right.
Got to hold it here.
What about the next meeting, though? I mean, a month goes by. Does anyone really care? You guys going to be at the next meeting?
Yeah.
It's at the administrative building in the boardroom. Okay. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you're good. Did you hear that question? Are they going to do like they did before? If they think someone's coming, they'll change the time?
Hopefully they'll change the location.
Yes, hopefully they'll change the location, but not the time. That's why we need your email address, so we can flash out and send an email to everybody. Okay. We have some young people that have been able to express some of their feelings, and we hope that these small groups allowed you to do that. I'm sure that we'll be calling more informational meetings. We need to talk about Pebble,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I think that we'll definitely try to have a meeting well before the vote, which is March 18th. That's another important date to write down. But do these kind of forums, are they helpful to you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Folks, thank you so much for coming out. Another thing, we really need to support our teachers and their staff. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, sit back down. I think this next week, sit back down, come on. Can you tell I do it another life? Sit down. I think this next week is Hug a School Administrator or Teacher Day week. Carolyn, is that okay with you? All right, Mrs. Tritle says that's just fine and dandy. So, if you see any of the folks that work for our schools, please love them up, okay? They need our support right now. This is a very stressful time for them. Right? They just need our support. They might even need a casserole. A hot dish. I'm sorry, I forgot I'm almost in Minnesota. They might need a hot dish. So think about them this next week also. Just remember that we have sign-up sheets out there. We have some nice little donation buckets there if you'd like to make some donations. If you want to target something to go toward Mr. Sherman, write in the info sheet, the little thing at the bottom, toward Mr. Sherman. If it's for general CARES, then write it for CARES. We do have a checking account open. Jeff Smith is offered to be the treasurer for the group, so he's taking care of that. And we will be very transparent. Transparency is everything, okay? We're going to be transparent, and we ask the same for what's going on. Spirit Lake?
Indians!
Okay. Thank you all so much. Well, there's a couple more announcements, and then we'll turn you loose. And look, we're done early. Woo-hoo!